Hello, hi, good morning everyone. This is Syed Riyasuddin continuing my fourth video tutorial. Today I am going to discuss the concept of time and work. Okay, time and work. This is very much important concept which is related to time again. Okay, this time and work concept is easy to remember and it is a very good scoring subject. You need to know some basics in this time and work before we enter into this. Okay, now in this concept you will be encountering only 3 to 4 terms: time, work, number of days, number of men, number of persons, and etc. So I need to give you some basic relations like work is proportional to proportional to proportional to time. Okay, if work is more, if work is more, then it takes more time, obviously. Then it takes more time, and vice versa. Okay, and vice versa, and vice versa. Now, work is is in proportionality proportionally with persons with persons. Okay, now you see, if work is more, then obviously obviously the number of persons should be more. Number of persons must be more. When you think in common terms, so you can't construct a whole big dam using 2 to 3 persons. That is a very great foolishness. Okay, if even the 2 persons will be able to complete it, that is of no use. But in this case, you please reject the Manji, the mountain man. As you all heard that he himself has laid a road dividing the mountain. Okay, now the third relation is time is in inverse proportionality with persons. Okay, if number of persons are more, number of persons are more, then the time is obviously less. The time taken will be time taken, then the time taken will be obviously less. Okay, as you all know it, obviously less. Now these are the basic terms you need to understand, and I hope each and everyone is aware of it. Now getting into the concepts. Now if concepts if a man takes n days to to complete complete his work then the work done by him in 1 day is equal to 1 by n. This is the basic concept you need to memorize, learn. But if I mug it up something, or you just understand, this is one of the major important thing you must be using in each and every problems related to time and work. Okay. Now the second concept, this is the same. If a man's one day work is one day work is 1 by n, 1 day work is 1 by n, then he can complete the whole work in n days. I can just write vice versa, but for you people to make you remember, I am writing it once again. These both are the major and most important things you will be needing to do each and every problem in the concepts of time and work. Okay, time and work. Now here comes the third thing. If two persons if two persons A and B are doing a work and here A's work is n times more efficient than B's work, efficient more efficient than B's work. Now the ratio of first person's work east second person's work is equal to, what is it, n east 1. Okay, now ratio of times of first person and second person is equal to 1 east 1 east n. Okay, this is the case. If two persons A and B are doing a work and here A's work is n times more efficient than B's work, then first person work east second person work will be in the ratio of n east n. So simply we can also say that, you please remember it, simply we can say that if the ratio of works of A and B are in the ratio of m is 10, then the ratio of times will be as n is 10. Okay, this is the case. N is 10. This is the case. I have said you before. This will be the case. Okay, you please try to note it down. Now here I am going to say you some fast track methods. Okay, I will be covering each and every problem which you people will be encountering in any exams, maximum to maximum sort of thing. But guys, please excuse me, I will be doing theory much because I have many much formulas to say you, and help with the problems. You can solve as many number of problems as you can. Okay, now first one, if W1 work is done by M1 men in D1 days and T1 hours, and the other work W2 is done by M2 men in D2 days and T2 hours, then the relation between them is given as W1 D1 T1 H1 is equal to W2 T2 D2 and what is it, H2. Okay, if W1 work is done by M1 men in D1 days and T2 hours, W1. Okay, this is the case. Okay, this is the major important case. Now I'll be explaining it with a simple example. If, wait, let me go through a question, recently covered RRB question. If 20 toys are made by 10 men in 12 days, in 12 days working 12 hours per day, 12 hours per day, then in how many days, in how many days can 24 men 24 men make 32 toys in 16 hours? Okay, 16 hours. You please find it out. You have everything written over here, you just don't have what you say in how many days. You don't have d2. D2, using this you can find it. This is not T3, D2. Okay, T2. Using this you can easily find it. You will be having only and only you need to find D2. Okay, I give you 30 seconds. You can do it, please. Okay, is this done? Now second one. If A and B, if A and B can do a piece of work, can do a piece of work in x in x days, in x days and y days respectively, then a then a and b's one day work, is that is a plus b, a plus b's one day work. Okay, one day work is equal to 1 by x plus 1 by y. Okay, that is equal to, you will be getting as xy, that is equal to x plus y by x y. Okay, this is the case. Now time taken for a for a plus b is equal to, reverse it, 1 by a plus b is this work, that you will be getting it as x y by x plus y. Okay, this is the case. Okay, this will be the case. You please remember and note down these two formulas. I'll be using only these formulas in the next questions. Okay, now in third case, if a and b and c can complete a work in x days, x comma y comma z days respectively, then the one day work of a plus b plus c is equal to 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. Okay, this is the case. You people will be encountering. One second, I'm pausing. Okay, this is the case. Now in second case, the time taken by a by A plus B plus C is equal to, you will be getting as x, y, z divided by x plus y plus z. Okay, this will be the case. Okay, you please memorize all these formulas. These are the simple formulas, each and everyone should know about it. Okay, now I am going to the fourth case. If a plus a plus a plus b a plus b's a plus b's work together and complete a work in x days and x days, and what happens then? B plus C work together work together work together and do a work in y days, and then b plus c b plus c together completes a work in z days, then a plus b plus c c's one day's work is equal to 2 xyz divided by x plus y plus z. Okay, this is the case. If a plus b work together and complete a work in x days, and a plus c work together and do a work in y days, then b plus c together completes a work in z days, then a plus b plus c's one day's work is equal to this. Please do remember this formula. I will explain it with a simple example question so that it will be easy for you people to understand. Now if a plus b do a plus b do a work in 10 days, then a plus a plus c do it in 8 days, and then b plus c do it in 15 days. Then what is a plus b plus c's one day work? You please understand the question and you need to solve this for sure. Okay, this was given in RRB, right? This question has been encountered in RRB. Okay, now I am going to the fifth concept. If A and B together completes a work in completes a work in X days, completes a work in X days, and then B and then A together, A only can complete the work in Y days, Y days. Then number of days, then the number of days required for B to complete the work. Complete the work is equal to X, A plus B's together work minus A's individual work divided by X, that is the remaining work. Okay, this will be the case. Okay, this will be the case. Okay, I'm extremely sorry, this won't be the case. It goes like xy divided by x minus y. If this is the other case, the formula previously I told you it was in other case. I'm extremely sorry for my confusion. If A and B together completes a work in X days, and then only A can complete the work in Y days, then the number of days. Okay, so here I'll explain it for you clearly. A plus B is equal to 1 by x. 1 by x. Then A can complete the work in A plus B's complete work is in X days. Then A plus B's 1 day work is equal to 1 by X. Okay, I said you before. Then A can complete the work in Y days. So A plus B's 1 day, A's 1 day work is A equal to 1 minus 1 by Y. 1 by Y. So to find the work of B, what you need to do? A plus B's complete work, A plus B work minus A's work minus A's work, that is equal to 1 by x minus 1 by y. Okay, so you will be getting y minus x by xy. So this is 1 day's work. You need the time. Once you reverse it, once you do 1 by y, then you can do the same. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for this. I'm unable to rectify what is going on over here. Okay, this is A plus B's 1 day's work. So the number of days required for B to complete. So if you do vice versa this, then you will be getting only B's work. As it is very much clear to you people, I hope it is clear to you people now. I was just a bit confused. You need to do this sort of questions in this way. Okay. Now let me give you an example question. Now A and B together, can complete the work in 12 days. Complete the work in 12 days, and A alone can do it in 18 days. The time required, then the number of days required for B to complete it. Okay, this is the case. You people please solve it. I give you only 20 seconds. That is more than enough. More than enough. Okay, now here comes the sixth case. In this case, this is very important and interesting case. If A1 men or B1 woman can do a work in D days, then the time taken by A2 men and B2 women to complete the work is given as given as D into A1 B1 divided by A2 B1 plus B2 A1. Okay, this is the case. You please note down, if A men or B women can do a work in D days, then the time taken by A2 men and you notice and here and you notice or here. When you encounter a question in this case, only you need to do this formula or else your answer will be wrong. Okay, now let me give you an example question. Okay, if six men or eight women can finish a work in 86 days, how many days will 14 men and 10 women will take to complete it? Okay, see the formula, see the question, rectify, analysis, do your own analysis, remember it, and if this case of problems comes, you need to do with that formula. I am sure this sort of problem will be encountering. I am giving you only 15 seconds. Okay, now let us go to the seventh case. If A can do a piece of work in X days and B can do the work Y% faster than X. Now then B will complete the same work in X by 100 plus Y days. In these many days B will complete it. This is the formula. Okay guys, this is the formula. So in these aptitude sessions I am not going to derivate each and formula as I have done ahead, because it is highly time consuming process and it takes much more time. I have my own complications, I am sorry for that. I am giving you an example problem. Okay, if Raju can do a work in 15 days and Vimal is 50% Vimal is 50% more efficient than Raju. Then find the total time taken by Vimal to complete the works. So this is the case. Okay, sort it down, use that formula, write it. I give you 10 seconds. Okay, now come to the second case. Next case, if a man can do a of piece of work in x days, and b man can do the same work and can do the work in y days, then the time taken to complete the same work by C and D will be as follows. Okay, that is equal to, concentrate on this, 1 by bracket C by AX plus D by dy. Okay, this is the case. You people please try to understand this sort of things. Okay, if A man can do a piece of work in X days and B man can do the other work in Y days. So now what he had did, he replaced some bloody damn fellow C and D to complete the same work. So now the time taken by B and C to complete the work of A and B, you can calculate it using this formula. Okay, you can calculate it using this formula. Now next, I will make it clear with some example. Now, if 15 men can do a work in 2 days, and 3 boys can do the same work in 5 days, then find the time taken to complete the same work by 10 men and 3 boys. 10 men and 3 boys. Okay, this is the question. Do it with that formula, you will be getting it. No issues in that. Now, are you done with it? I hope so. Now, going to the other case. Each and every formula, each and every concept I am writing, it might be boring to you as I am doing it in notepad, but I bet you people, you won't get any other questions either from these concepts. I am sure about it. I bet on it. Now, next one. A and B alone can do a piece of work in A days and B days respectively. Okay, and when they both begin to work together okay. Now see, A and B alone can do a piece of work in A days and B days respectively. They are on their own ways doing the work, so one foolish fellow has made them combine and he wants them to do a work. Okay, now in this case, if A leaves the work X days before B, I'll write it. If A leaves the work X days before B then the time taken by B to complete the remaining work is equal to A plus, note it down, A plus X into B by A plus B days, A plus B days. Okay, this is the case. Now in second case, if B leaves the work X days before completion, LECOMPLETION, then the time taken to complete the remaining work is equal to B plus X into A divided by A plus B. Okay, this is the case. This is the most important case you will be getting in maximum number of questions. Maximum number of exams, maximum number of questions in maximum number of exams he will be covering from this case itself. So I will be giving you an example problem. A can do a piece of work in 10 days while B can do it in 15 days. Okay, they begin together, but 5 days before the completion of the work B leaves off. Find the total number of days for the work to be completed. Okay, this is the question. Solve it. So I won't explain the questions and problems because I am writing you directly the shortcut formula in the top and I'm giving you a simple question in the down. Thereby you can do it. Okay, it's waste of my time and energy to explain you or to calculate each and everything. Okay, I don't concentrate very much on the problems. I concentrate on the theory part of things because no one can explain you problems in an efficient manner. You yourself should be practicing it. I'm giving you ample number of formulas, ample number of techniques, ample number of tricks to complete it. Okay, I assure you 100% that each and every problem in each and every question will be related to this theoretical concepts which I am saying, and what I say is all the shortcut methods. Okay. Okay, your time is up now. Now A and B both together complete sorry, A and B complete a work in A and B days respectively. They now now they both are put together. They both are put together and A leaves the work before completion and B completes the remaining work. B completes the remaining work. Then B completes the remaining work in X days. Now here now the time after which A leaves the work is equal to time T is equal to B minus X into A divided by A plus T. This is the case. Now what we have done, so in the recent cases we have said that A leaves the work and the number of days required for B in completing the work we had calculated. In this case what he has done, he has given that B completes the work in X days even without the help of A. So now he wants us to calculate the time after which A has left the work. Okay, in this is the case. These are also some questions you will be encountering. I will be giving you an example. A and B can do a work in 40 days and 50 days respectively. A left the work and B completes it after 20 days. Now after how many days had A left the work? So this is the question. You please do the answer. Okay. Okay, I hope you people are done with this. So if I leave any concept you have seen in your previous paper, you just ping me up. I'm always here to help you. So I hope this session was helpful to you. You can also give me some important tips to increase anything, or you have any tips in technology to increase my cam facility or my audio facility. I always welcome it. Thank you for your support. This is Syed Riyasuddin signing off. Bye.